Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. A little Let's Play action for you today. Hopefully this will get to you on Saturday. I'm trying to get this thing done for us to have a little Let's Play before our next stream, which hopefully will be tomorrow, Sunday. I hope to have one up here on Sunday, a stream Sunday afternoon. I encourage you to stop by and say hi. What's going on there? Little screamer. Let's see how many we can make. 625. Let's do 500. We'll do another 500. Probably have logs around here somewhere. I think I have some in here. No? Frames. We'll use frames just for temporary. Take 30 of those and 30 of those. Let's get these things kicking again so we can have some concrete. We're almost out of stone. You know, we're going to have another, maybe a mining Monday or something like that. Also, good news, ladies and gentlemen. I've been waiting on this for over a year and a half, almost. But the guy was in my yard today, and I said, hey, man, when's gigabit coming? He's like, it's here. I'm hooking up your neighbor right now. 1,000 up, 1,000 down for a really affordable price. Less than half of what I'm paying now for what I have. That's not, you know, it's nothing. It's nothing compared to that. I have 25 up right now on a good day. And this will be a minimal, he said, of about 8 to 850 on average up. And the same down, 1,000 up, 1,000 down. So really excited. I'm going to look into it next week and see if I can't get myself some gigabit going on. I can't tell you how excited I am to finally be able to, say that it may be possible for me to get a gigabit connection here to upload and to stream with. I've been pretty pleased with, the business that I have, the business class, but it is certainly inferior, way inferior to this gigabit that we will perhaps be getting here soon. So keep you posted on that. And yeah, it's not going to make much of a difference to you all. I don't think you're going to see any kind of a difference in anything outside of the fact that I'll be able to, what would take me hours to upload will now only take minutes. I think the biggest difference you may see, though, is instead of me uploading the file size that I have now, I'm going to go to the lossless setting. So quality might improve. You know, I don't know what kind of effect that's going to have, if it's really going to be, an incredible difference you're going to notice. But, yeah, excited about it nonetheless. Been waiting for it for a long time. Mostly just to save me some money. Because this internet I have now is pretty expensive. And, I'm not able to fully recover my cost here on the internet. And so this thing is, very, very, very affordable. And so I'll be excited to flip over to that soon. And cheaper, a lot cheaper, and much better. Much better. So we'll see. We'll see how that all unfolds over the course of the next week or two. But I'm going to call them first thing Monday morning and try to get them set up to come out and run the fiber. Said the fiber has to run from the right out in front of my house here to the house and then into the house. So the fiber's been there since November a year ago. So we're going on a year and a half or something like that the fiber's been sitting there in the front yard and just has not been active. And he was hooking up my next door neighbor today and be hooking up, I think he said he hooked up the neighbor on the other side a few days ago. So looks like everyone around here is kind of switching over to it. And I will be as well. But getting back to what we're doing here, we do have a horde inbound. I don't think I'm going to document that on today's video. I just want to get this started, get these plates put in place. And some of the spotlights, we'll probably get most of the spotlights done. You know what? 233 exploding crossbows. That bolts. That'll get me through the horde. I don't think I'm going to use the shotgun turrets in the base, but just for a minute, if at all. We'll just take them on out in the street or something. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do, but I need to fix that. I need to place the dirt around there. But we certainly need to get this finished up. This I missed one right there. I don't have any steel in my inventory, do I? Don't know how I missed that. We did that on stream the other day. We went ahead and finished up all of the supports to steel. Just need to get them painted now. And I think what I'm going to do there is I'll do that on stream. I will paint this underbelly of the base, the pillars, and the ground on stream. I also thought about, let's get this on my belt and take a look at what it would look like if I did this. Let's go to roller. Looking at what is the concrete white? Yeah, that's not too bad. I was looking at maybe the Adobe white. What's the cabinet old counter look like? Yeah, that's not very good. Adobe tan. No. Adobe white. It's right here. Yeah, it's looking at something like that. You know what I mean? Because it looks like this would be the surface that a base like that would sit on. If we're kind of going for the space look or whatever it is, I felt like the Adobe white. It'll also be nicer at nighttime. Just like the concrete is lighter color, it'll be easier to see the zombies for you all. And I know you're thinking, oh, we're going to have all those spotlights. We may not run those spotlights all the time. We may not have those spotlights on during the hordes. I'll just have to see how it affects the frames, the FPS, and all of that. But we may just run like 100 at a time or 200 at a time. Remember, it should work out that we'll have about 10 generators to provide power, 5 watts per light, 100 on each generator. So I'm guessing by cutting out that extra tier, we cut back on a good many lights. So we're a little over 1,000 or something like that in total, I guess, somewhere around that. And so we'll be able to turn those on and off as needed. Still need to figure out a creative way, and I guess we will when we work on the power. The only thing left after I get this done, the only thing left to do, well, outside of painting the housing that the lights will be sitting in, and the catwalk, we'll get the catwalk all the way around. I need to get a door on this side for the catwalk. I lost my train of thought there and what I was about to say. So I'm a bit distracted today. This is kind of an off time for... What just happened? Did you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why in the world? Let me go get some steel. Why would that fall? It's attached just like the others. Did we run into that same issue in the other end? I'm just going to upgrade it to steel. And that way we know the steel will hold. Son of a gun. I'm going to repair my nail gun while I'm thinking about it and looking at it. That thing has been pretty low for a while. Get some steel. Let's get 3 stacks. Should hold us over. Oh, while I'm there, forged iron. We need forged iron. And this may also be part of the issue in the corner. See, I can't remember the sequence that I did the other sides in, but we may have had the catwalk on the front also, and that may have helped hold a bit of weight. As silly as that may sound, everything in this game holds a tiny bit of weight. And let's get that down there. Let's get this and copy that rotation right there. Let me upgrade that to steel. And upgrade that to steel. It's not going to matter. It's going to be painted. You won't know what it's steel or concrete or made out of paper. And catwalk, catwalk, catwalk. Right in the corner. That's right there. attach this to that piece of steel. Can't afford to lose many more of these. You know, we needed like 432 or something to finish this out. And I ended up with, yeah. And I ended up with like 470 or somewhere around there. So, now, let's get back up here again. Clean up the mess. Clean up the mess that I made here. And, you know, I also had the back on. I had the back on. Wonder if that might hold a little bit of weight. Go ahead and upgrade those. Let's try that. Let's put the, oh, whoops. Let's try the back. Remember the last time we had this issue with the backing falling. You're kidding me. Can they see? Oh, they can see me. You're kidding me. Come on. Really? Whoops. Shot right between the two. Big Mama. What you doing? Come on over here. Come on over onto the grass. Get out on the grass. Off with his head. Yeah, I really appreciate the support on the modded series that we just started. We've streamed a couple days of it just to kind of feel the audience out and see if it was something that I may want to continue or if you had no interest in it at all. I didn't know anything about War of the Walkers other than it got a lot of positive feedback. And no one's ever really mentioned that to me. Maybe I've had a few suggestions that, hey, why don't you play War of the Walkers? But I didn't know anything about it. That's part of the reason I chose it also. I have seen Ravenhurst. I've seen a decent amount of hours worth of footage from a Twitch streamer that I follow from time to time. I've seen that covered. But not seen anything on War of the Walkers. So I thought, well, probably better that I go into it blindly, not knowing what to expect, you know, maybe a more enjoyable experience. And I could kind of use your feedback as to, you know, what to do and all of that. Now, how did I do this down there? Didn't I fill out this corner with a block? I may have filled out this corner with a block. I think I did. We can always auger it down. We can always auger it down. For right now, I'm going to fill it in. And that may actually help a little bit, too, with the weight. Because we're not going to put a light in there. I tried that, and it looked goofy looking. So, well, let's try this once more. Okay, it held that time. It held that time. Remember, these spotlights hold a decent amount of weight also. When we attach things to them, we looked at this before. Max load 320, mass 20. So holds a decent amount. All of it stuck together. Maybe one piece by itself's not all that strong, but all of it together is pretty darn strong. Should hold together. And we should not have to worry about cops or anything like that, because where I'm going to be taking on the zombies would be out there. You know, we're going to be out there taking them on in that big wide open space or down there or whatever. We're not going to be running up under the lights and attracting them. I know they'll be running by the lights, but I'm not going to be up high. Notice that when a cop fires at you, they fire wherever you're at. And if I were up here, I'd say, oh, well, you know, this is going to get blown down. But we're never going to be up here, so we don't have to worry about them firing up high and destroying our lighting. Now, we do have a horde coming in, and I think what I'll do on tonight's horde is I'll go over to that side. I won't come over here because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish out the backing and all. Even if I do, it's going to be squishy because the concrete's going to be wet still. I don't believe most of it will be dry by the time the horde arrives. We'll just be getting the backing plate on it. But see, last time I did the backing first, the plates, and some of them fell off. Some of them fell a couple times, and I noticed that the lights with the mass that they hold, we probably should have done that first. We probably should have put the lights up first. It's going to be a little bit more of a pain to place the plates. It's going to take us a little longer to do it that way, but doggone it, it should not fall. It should hold. I don't know what that issue was in the corner down there. Anytime we come across that, though, I'll just upgrade whatever blocks in that immediate area where it's fallen to steel. I'll just upgrade it to steel. We won't leave it the reinforced concrete. What is going on there? Why did that fall off? Did you see that? I just lost another spotlight. I can't afford to lose too many more, folks. We're going to be out farming for more spotlights. I don't want to do that if I can help it. That thing just dribbled right off the side. Had to be careful here. We had about maybe 30 or 40 extra, something like that, if I had counted correctly. Certainly don't want to lose any more than I can help. Might cut that tree farm down over there too. I don't really see a need to have it. When we start getting low again, maybe I go back over there and plant it. But folks, I got to figure out what I'm going to do here on the channel. So we're reaching a point where I'm almost done with this base and all that I wanted to do with it, all I wanted to accomplish. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know what we want to do moving forward. If we want to continue on with the Let's Play, if we want to start a modded Let's Play series and try some different mods or what we want to do. But I thought my goal here was to finish this base before Alpha 17, where I believe, oh my goodness gracious, look at me. Look at that. What a shame. What a waste. What a waste that is. Ah, boy. So I guess we'll do the same thing we did over there with the catwalk. We'll get the catwalk in place. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. We'll finish this. And then I thought about doing some small to mid-size bases on here, trying different base design, base defense ideas moving forward. And maybe we can do that. Maybe that's what we do over the course of the next month or 2 or 3 or whatever it is. You know, until Alpha 17 is completely released, or at least the experimental is released. But anyway, yeah, let me know, you know, what you think I should do. Now, I'll take that into consideration. I kind of have my mind up that I want to continue on with the Let's Play, and I just want to simply build small to mid-size bases on here. Instead of doing any very large builds, do small to mid-size and try some different cool defensive designs. But we do have that modded series now that we've started, and it looks pretty interesting to me. I don't really know how many mods I'm going to be willing to cover. You know, I've tried the War of the Walkers, and that's okay. It's different. It takes me out of my comfort zone because I don't like looting and scavenging, and that's what that mod is all about. It's about a whole bunch of loot, and you know, with the classes and everything too. But there was G&A mod, the NAMod, or whatever you want to call it. There was Ravenhurst, and one other. Maybe it was Undead Legacy that someone mentioned, and I know nothing about NAMod or Undead Legacy. I think that one's close to vanilla with maybe a few tweaks or something. The Undead Legacy, the NAMod, Let me know. Is that the one where I know you get coins for killing zombies, but is it the one where you can't dig but so many blocks down, basically? Because I don't like that. I don't like the idea of being limited as to how far I can dig down. Now, it wouldn't affect this base or Code Red base because we didn't have to dig. Well, we did do an underground forge room, but we didn't go that many blocks down. But I thought someone told me at one point that you were limited as to how far you could dig down, like 4, 10, 8 blocks, whatever it was. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. So if that's the case and that's what it is, then I might not cover that one because I always want to have the option, even though I haven't really dug anything out here. Everything's above ground. I'd like to have the option to, if I wanted to build some design that's down in the ground a little bit. I don't want to be totally limited by, what I can do and how I can do it. Because that's the beauty of this game. There are just so many ways to play it, so many different base designs you could build and all of that. But anyway, you just have to let me know if that's the one, or if it was another one that I'm thinking about where you could only build above ground. You couldn't do anything. Like if I wanted to build a forge room underground, I couldn't do it because I can only dig, a few blocks down or something. I think our stream series base, I want to say that I didn't have to go but about 10 blocks down to put that in place. Son of a gun. But I don't know. I don't know anything about mods. They don't really interest me all that much. I've just had so many ask about it lately that I said, you know what? Just change it up. I'll introduce a mod and we'll try to take on one. And that War of the Walkers, from what I could see in feedback, I didn't want to watch any videos on it to see, spoil anything for me. I wanted it to all be kind of new. But the reviews and things I read on it said that it was a pretty completed mod with very few bugs and issues. And that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to get some incomplete mod where the modder is still working on it and there's, all kinds of problems. I just looked at one the other day on a guy's video for about 5 minutes. I skipped through and it was awful. The modder did not do a good job and left so many things to be desired that I don't want to run into something that I'm going to get 8, 10, 12, 13 episodes in and have to quit, have to abandon the mod because too many things are broken or there's just a bad mod. And with the little knowledge I have about it, like I said, War of the Walkers got excellent reviews. And Ravenhurst got excellent reviews, but I've seen that. I've seen a little bit of that, and I figured, well, we'll just jump on something that I know nothing about other than the fact that it has excellent reviews, and that's why we chose what we chose to go with. But now I'm hearing back feedback, you should try this mod, you should try that mod. Tell me why. Tell me why I should try it, and what's good about it, what's not good about it, that type of thing. But I know this War of the Walkers mod it gets me out of my comfort zone because, I don't like looting and scavenging, and that's what it's all about, is just loot. And looks like it's going to be difficult. Someone told me, Spartan, you may not want to modify your Horde Knight until you try a few hordes because it's more difficult than vanilla. You're going to start seeing feral radiated zombies early on. So I want to see what it is and what it's like. We might take on a few hordes on that mod before I actually modify my Horde XML. Because I don't want that to happen. I don't want to have 120 screaming feral radiated zombies on the screen on day 21 or 14 or something. That would be awful because we're not going to be able to kill them. We won't be able to have nothing to kill them with. But if I feel it out a little bit and I feel like it's just too easy, we'll amp up the difficulty. We'll amp up the number of zombies we see on Horde Night. And look at that, folks. That's all finished. We're not even rendering in lights all the way down there. Only thing we're missing now would be the backing plate. almost a catwalk going around the backside so I can put this backing on with ease. This is going to be a little time consuming here. It's 1340, so I can only do a little bit of this. And then I have to prepare myself. As a matter of fact, let's do this side first. Yeah, I'm going to have to get up there. There's no way. There's no way around it. I'm going to have to get up here. But I do need to go inside and kind of check around and make sure I have everything I need to take on this horde. Make sure I'm not blindly going into it and don't have what I need to fend them off. Because the horde's on here. They're getting hard. They're about as hard as they can get now. You know, we're at the 4K range where difficulty is max difficulty, and we're seeing a massive amount of feral radiated cops and whites, and we're not able to kill them all off with the exploding crossbow bolts. They just simply don't do enough damage to kill a feral white or a cop. We can take the legs off the whites, and we can force some of the cops to explode, which triggers the domino effect, and the other cops explode. But we cannot just outright kill the cops, and we certainly can't kill the feral whites. It's a rare thing. It's a rare thing. Maybe I get some headshots with exploding crossbow bolts, a few die here or there, but for the most part, yeah, we're not killing those things on this difficulty with exploding crossbow bolts. And the AK-47, I might as well be throwing pebbles at them, shooting them with that. I was telling someone the other day, I use it just because it's flashy and it's fun. It makes a lot of noise and all of that. But it does nothing to the zombies. I would have to max out rifle skills, better lead than dead, and all of that to stand a chance of killing zombies on this difficulty with it. So, but I'll make sure I have, maybe we can make some Molotovs, and I'm going to finish out. Yeah, I should be able to finish this out and still have a little time left to make a few Molotovs. Almost tempted. I'm almost tempted to go mine through this horde, now that I think about it. Because we need stone, and we've done it on the stream series. I don't think we've done it on the Let's Play series, but I've mined through a horde on the stream series twice now. First time ever on the channel. Ever for me. I've never gone underground and mined on Horde Night before until a couple weeks ago, and I took a little poll there on the stream, and they're like, "Yeah, do it, mine through the horde." And there's nothing to it. They can't get to you down there. As a matter of fact, there again, we can prove that zombies cannot dig down, because all they could do was the cops were firing into the snow, and they destroyed the first couple layers of snow, and some zombies fell down in that hole and dug around where the cops fired. But as soon as they made it to the stone, they were stopped dead in their tracks. They could not go any further than that. So you're safe. You're safe if you're underground on Horde Night. They cannot dig down to you. And we proved that once again. I still have people coming in saying, "Oh, they can dig down to you. They dig under my base all the time." Well, you're on uneven terrain or something. Like this. Let's look at this for an example. You see here, folks? You see how I can just step up, but it's a little bump right there? If a zombie gets caught up on that and they swing forward, they're going to hit that block. They're going to dig right there, or a cop's going to blow that out. They're going to shoot this block, which in turn does AoE damage to this block, and it's going to form a hole. But oh shoot! But it's uneven terrain. It's uneven terrain. But if your base is on flat, level terrain, they're not digging down to you. We proved that last horde we took on while we were mining, that it cannot happen and will not happen. So I don't know. Maybe you can let me know what you want me to do. If you want me to take on the horde, if you want me to mine through the horde, since we need stone, we need iron, we need all that stuff. Let me know down in the comment section, and we'll kind of figure that out. But glad that we got all the spotlights installed today. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Didn't think we were gonna get that done. I'm gonna turn this off. Don't need that. What do we have in here? We have a lot of rockets for the rocket launcher. That's something. We could go out into the city somewhere and take on some zombies that way. Plenty of exploded crossbow bolts. Look at that. 301. But let's do a sort. I don't know how many stacks of forged iron we went out there with. We came back with one. Huh. Oh, man, that's loud. It scared me. Scared me. I jumped. I do have the sound kind of pumped up today coming through my headphones, so every little thing is pretty noisy. Let me do a sort here, and let's stick some of these building supplies in there. 20 spotlights left over, folks. 20. Now, we lost about that many to the thing falling down and whatever, but sort. Should not need fuel for this horde, but what are we going to make here? What are we going to make? Molotovs. We'll need gas for that. Cloth, oil, glass jar. Oil. Oh, we're almost out of cloth. Glass jar. Let's go to workbench. Molotov. How many can we make? We can make 149. Oh, it's just because of my gas. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's make all of those. Let me put my jars back in there. Gonna go ahead and eat a bite of some meat stew. Fingering every bite. And some goldenrod tea. Tasty to the last drop. And we should recover a little bit of hit points so I don't have to use a bandage. Put those jars back in there. Get my oil. All those cars we scrapped. Look at all that oil that I have. My goodness, I have a lot of oil. I'm going to take the wood out and stick it in the fuel bin. Sort. Gas. We're still good on that and still have a lot of oil shale. Nothing in there. I can put my wrench in my tool chest. Except for I don't have any room because we have all purple engines. Stick it in my building chest for now. We'll get the AK. You know something else I can make? Some pipe bombs. Some pipe bombs. Pipe bomb. Plant fiber, gunpowder, powder, short iron pipe. Powder. Plant fiber. Look at all the short iron pipe we have. We can make plenty of those. Pipe. How many could we make? 100. Just do it. Just do it. I don't care. How much can you get it for a stack? 4,800. It's not worth selling. Same for those. We can make more garage doors to sell. What do we need for garage doors again? Spring, mechanical parts, iron. Spring, mechanical parts, iron. 41. And only because we didn't have enough iron. We could make even more of those. That's 100,000. That's a 41. It's like 100,000. Whoops. Worth of you know what we're gonna do? Bet you that lead is already smelted here. Brass. 29,000 brass. Let's make some bullet casings. 14,000. Let's make that many. And still has 21,000 left, even with 4,000 of them crafting there. So we're gonna need bullet tips as well. So we'll have to get more lead going. What are we doing on lead here? We're almost out of lead again. Almost out of lead again. That's okay. Let me grab my gun. That way when we come back next episode, let's combine some of these things real quick. Real quick. Assemble. And assemble. Should have repaired that gun before I did the assemble because I don't think it's gonna... Is that gonna put it up to a 600 part? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Well, my first My first 600 AK. We finally got ourselves a 600 AK, folks. So do a sort again. We can throw these AKs away or whatever. Don't really need those. Don't need a nail gun. Don't need that. And put the AK there. Gonna get my Dirty Harry. I'll put it there. Get those. Oh, wait a minute. I can't use an AK. I have no 7.62 ammo. Well, we'll put that back in there. I'll just have my Dirty Harry. We'll break out the Dirty Harry on them. Yeah, we need to make more of those. We'll have to, and I had some more AK parts right there too. More shotgun shells. We need more of those. I need to start pumping out some more paper. Don't have any paper. We'll need glue and wood. We are out of glue. I'm very unhappy with you people for not reminding me to make more glue. Make 1,000 more. Make sure I didn't miss it anywhere. Let's do a sort. It's just 29 glue. It's because we made that duct tape. It's made the duct tape. That's what happened to the glue. Well, I'm gonna need to knife the bodies of the zombies, folks, because we're sitting on 1,595 bones. Not a lot at all. That's the last bit of it. And if we're gonna ever make more glue, we're certainly gonna need more bones. So that's a whole episode all to itself. Go ahead and prepare yourself. I think we will take on the horde. The horde attack will be the full episode because we'll have. Oh, I'm out of sand. Yeah, we need to mine. We really need. We're gonna have to have a mining Monday, folks. That's all there is. You know, maybe this Monday is gonna be mining Monday. So prepare yourselves for that as well. We'll take on the horde. We'll knife a lot of the bodies with our machete, and probably won't loot any of them. I don't need the loot. Just need to knife them for the bones. And then Mondays. That'll be Mondays. You know, so Monday's episode will be the horde. So it'll have to be Mining Tuesday. I'll have to think of a catchy name for Mining Tuesday. Ooh, 6 shells in that one. Oh, that one's pretty good. Whoa! Thunder. I feel the thunder. I felt that too. I felt it in my soul. It made my foot twitch when I heard it so loud. You know it's loud when your foot twitches. Yeah, so not really many shells in these shotgun turrets, but enough to kind of get the horde started, get us all warmed up, and then we'll jump down like we always do. Ooh, beer. I need beer. I hope I have some beer. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to make some if we don't have some. Yes. Yes. Got to get on that too, folks. Got to get on that. Got to get some more beer made. I have 6 remaining. And first aid kits, it might not hurt since we have extras, just to throw another stack on the belt here. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need? Maybe repair my spike club to prepare myself for this horde. I think that's it. Repair my gun. Not that it really needed it. All right, well. That's that, folks. The Dirty Harry, exploding crossbow bolts, spike club, beer, and health kits. We're going to stick some of these on our belt. I'll put those in there. And, oh, look at how fast those made. I didn't think those would be ready. That was quick. That was real quick. We can go ahead and put those away, can't we? We can go ahead and put that stuff away. Go ahead and put the fuel away, too. And fuel in there. There's another screamer. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourself. And there it is. We can take that out. Don't need any more clay. We need more iron in this forge. I think we're all sorted and situated, folks. We're ready. We're ready for the horde. We're ready to do it up right, have a little bit of fun. And we'll do that on Monday. Tomorrow will be a stream day as far as I can tell. It'll be a stream day. And then Monday morning, I'll take on this horde, or Sunday evening, whichever one comes first. Which I guess Sunday comes before Monday. Is that right? Anyway, whenever I get around to recording it. And then we'll we'll do that. And then the very next day will be a mining day where we do nothing but mine for sand and stone to make more cement. Because if we're going to make more bases, this is all the concrete we have. We're out. And we got to get this last bit over here finished. We'll do a stream of painting the floor and the belly of the base and all of that. Well, let me jump off of here, folks, because that horde's going to be here in just a moment. Don't want to do it today. You have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. I'll see you all next time.